Happy New Year! You are welcome on Akuda Talk Show. I am Felicia Akudaye. Tonight we want to talk about Cokeman, the TikTok sensation. If you don't know who Cokeman is, let's go and watch some of his excerpts.
Need somebody to heal, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody. Need somebody to heal, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody.
Welcome back on Akuda Talk Show. That was the excerpts we watched on Cokeman. I have in the house Bishop Dr. David Situbo, father of Cokeman.
Need somebody to heal, somebody to know, somebody
Bishop,
to
you are
have.
welcome.
Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Many happy returns.
Cokeman, the TikTok sensation, is your son.
Yeah.
Is it true?
Yeah. Cokeman is such a darling guy. I mean, that boy, God bless him. He's a great guy, very talented, a very serious person. He knows what he's about.
Really?
Yeah.
There are all kinds of issues about an interview he granted recently that had brought backlashes against him. What have you got to say about it? Did you watch?
Yes, I did.
What's your take?
I did. A friend of mine called me because I had not seen it, and he drew my attention that, have you seen what your son has said so far? I said no, I went to check. Apparently, he had informed me that he will be going for an interview at so and so place, and I'm like, okay, so let's see how it goes anyway. When I watched it, then I called him back. Now I'm like, hey, gentlemen, what's wrong with you? We ended up laughing about it, and I shared my concerns because knowing him, I understood what he said, but I was a bit surprised he was saying that in the now. Because if you know Cokeman very well, you will see that what he said is in sharp contrast with who he truly is. Cokeman is godly. Cokeman is a Christian. Cokeman serves God. Cokeman plays his role in God's house. He comes to church. Cokeman is a singer. He plays the instrument. Cokeman is a soul winner. Cokeman is caring. Cokeman is loving. I don't know what you need to say about Cokeman that will not be true in the right sense of the word. Cokeman gives his best. Cokeman serves God. So hearing him saying that, that is why we ended up laughing that, gentlemen, are you okay? What is the meaning of what you said? Now, the truth of the matter is he had gone through hell and high water. And as much as we are all susceptible to make mistakes, some of these things may come, they may happen when one gets carried away. The kind of things that Cokeman went through in life, you have no idea. When he shares his story, the things that the church took him through, the things that men of God, women of God took him through, the things that Christians in God's house took him through, he went through hell. It took God himself, I'm telling you. The guy is strong. He could have given up, he could have committed suicide. Cokeman should have lost it all. He was ripe to have even gone mad. But thank God for who he is, how far the Lord has brought him. I can only entreat, well, I don't know what you want to ask anyway.
Bishop, there are a lot of controversies with the interview he granted anyway, but why would he say, and I quote, say, Nyankopon kra siba from na okacha me say me nkwa sorry, I'm benya problem.
The young man Cokeman was just having fun.
How can he have fun with such a statement?
Oh, you see, to err is human.
Okay.
You see, to err is human. He got carried away. We talked about it and we smiled and we laughed because Truth be told, what he said was the attitude he developed, the mindset he had when he was going through that thing. Because you go to the church, you go to the house of God, you meet people of God, and you know they're going to stand for you. They rather become your problem. They rather become the very people that are plunging you into hell, into the mud, into the ditch. It becomes problematic at the end of the day. So he made that decision. He took that stand, and that was how he was living his life. When I met him, he changed his mind. He wouldn't do that. Listen, Cokeman is a blessing to the body of Christ. I'm telling you, the various pastors that have come in contact with him will tell you that he had brought their work up to speed. The guy is talented, he is good, he is okay. I think he got carried away. You know, some of these bloggers, when they are interviewing you, the kind of things they want you to say so that they will trend. The kind of things they will want you to do if you are not careful. In wanting to please them, the Cookman that I know, he will always want to make you happy and do what you're looking for and stuff like that. So he got carried away. I just want to entreat all those who have watched it to take it with a pinch of salt. It doesn't mean anything he said. It was in the past and he's not living that now. No, it was outrightly in the past.
Bishop, can we go watch that controversial video and then we'll come back and then I'll ask you your last.
Keyboard is ne chorister or issue. So then they intine kwa sorry. Nti me hu say wo mo yare mu no mo kwa sorry. Wo mo ayera mu no mo kwa sorry. Nya wo mo adwen da wo mo adwen mu do mo person mo ye papa ano mo kwa sorry. Because the church was meant, church is like hospital. Nti me hu say me ho atome na me free ho. Enye say bia me pese me ko church. Me hu say na me yare. Ana me call for way. Nti me call na mpala ma ko hu suban esuansua nyama. And I'm living my life. So if you go to church, that means you are going to correct on check it up body to send your hospital. No, and even pastor no.
But you never finished checking up.
And you know the rest is for the abontina.
So I done checking, or you go back to the hospital.
The answers I need from churches no many and that's right there.
Welcome back. That was our controversial video. Bishop, I watched a TikTok video and a man of God categorically was cursing Cookman because of this video he did, the interview he granted. What do you have to say? What advice would you give?
Oh, well. Everybody and his opinion.
A lot have said he has backslid.
That is their opinion, like I said. Many people would want to address matters the way they feel, the way they think, but come to think of it, listen, Cokeman might have gotten it wrong, but that is not who he is. Sometimes good people may get it wrong. Like I said, we are susceptible to err is human. It may happen. But you see, when we realize some of these things coming up, I believe that we take the right approach in addressing the matter with the person. Sometimes you can get in touch with the person. If not, and you want to address it generally, my advice, my candid opinion, and for that matter, the advice I normally give is that approach it in a loving way. You can criticize in a loving way. You can possibly attack in a loving way. Do it in such a way that the individual, after listening, possibly will come to his senses, realize his mistake, and possibly get it right, as it were. But in the case where we want to look at it, like sometimes you look at it and the approach is they want to trend. They want to take advantage of the situation and come and do this and do that. It doesn't wash, it doesn't get anywhere. I'm telling you, it wouldn't fly. After some days, it will not even fly at all. Because what you're doing will not even help the body of Christ, honestly. If you know the gentleman, because you don't know him, that is fine, that is okay. But I would advise that let us develop the right approach in helping people when we know they've gotten it wrong. Let us teach people to know, correcting them, and then getting the best out of them at the end of the day. But to resort to cursing and maligning, it doesn't work. And we will not get the best of results when we do that. That is my advice.
But Bishop, with your position and how far you've come in the Christendom, why do we have some men of God, because I have had my fair share of these backlashes. Why do they just come to conclusion in situations like this and demonize someone like that?
Well, only God knows for them. I can't really answer for them because I have heard many people talk about it. I really do not do that. But I wouldn't hold brief for anybody. Sometimes it is a setup. Sometimes we are tempted. Sometimes we get it wrong by the conclusions we draw. When you make the analysis in a certain way, maybe skewed, you will end up thinking, suggesting, and then drawing that conclusion, which is unfortunate. I have heard many people come to say that they were cursed by men of God because of this, that, and wouldn't wish them well. Honestly, we are called to bless, not necessarily to curse. If we have to do cursing, let us curse the work of the evil one, not the people that we have been called to save, to rescue, to redeem, and to restore. They are supposed to be saved, not to be cursed, as if they are devils and they are demons. No, they've gotten it wrong. Why don't we develop that care? We all sin against God. As God cursed us like that, then we all should be dead.
Remember.
Let us just take it easy. I want to appeal to men of God, people of God, anointed ones, that sometimes let us restrain ourselves. Okay, let's restrain ourselves in the way we approach some of these things. When our children, when our people get it wrong, let us devise the right means to approach them and then possibly get them to get it right, and we win them over. That is what I think we should be doing.
Thank you so much, Bishop. Well, to everybody watching Akuda Talk Show, so this is it. Cokeman is not evil like we have all been saying. Catch you another time.
Need somebody to hear.